Okay, so if you followed the previous step, then you should have a 3-column page where we have everything set up. So in the center, it's going to be, the plan is our initial chat room. On the left-hand side, we'll put the users online. Right-hand side, we'll put some marketing or just anything that would be pertinent to navigation of the site, things like that. We probably won't implement anything beyond that too crazy in this chat app because it's not the main focus of this application. And then we have a change topic up here. Will bring us back to homepage. And we have this topic name, so we can go to like the cats page. And yeah, so we're still working on the setup though. So to make this feel like a chat application here in the center, let's go ahead and continue that discussion. So what we want is chat messages. So on Tailwind UI, under the component section, I'm going to go to the application UI, and I'm going to use their stacked list as a template that we'll modify. They have this with truncated content preview. So these are going to kind of act as chat messages, but we're going to modify them a little bit. I'll hit copy the code, and I'll come back over to our code. And then what we need to do is we need to locate in here, we need to find the section that's in the center. So if we look here, it says start main area. So that's, we have the right-hand column, we have the left-hand column, we have the main area. So the main area is going to be the center of our application. So what we're going to do is, what we can do is just get rid of this dashed gray border that's there, which you can see is dashed grayed here. So let's get rid of that and let's put our code. But in order so we don't get confused in the future, we'll just do start our messages. And then we'll have an area where we say end of our messages. And then we're just going to paste that code that we copied right inside of here. And then we'll format that a little bit. We don't need this piece of text about how we need to implement this other stuff here. We're not going to do that for our purposes. And then we can just move this over so it's a little bit neater. Okay, so it creates an unordered list of list items. Let's see what this looks like on our page. So it looks like I made a small typo here on this comment. So we'll just fix that. And let's check again. Okay, cool. So that's going to be really nice, especially when we have many of them. So we have just one list item now, but if we had a bunch of them, it would start looking like there's a bunch of messages here. And we're going to modify that so it looks more like a chat. So let's go ahead and let me just remove the duplicates I made there. Let's clean this up a little bit. We don't need this secondary text. We're not going to track the time. We could do that, but it's pretty, hopefully not really necessary for what we're doing, because we're not really going to have chat messages that persist for in a database or anything for now. So we'll just go ahead and remove this text, and we'll remove the time. And then what else do we need to do? Maybe a little bit of margin there under the name, because that's a little close to the text. So we'll just do margin bottom using Tailwind CSS for that quick edit. And then I think that's perfect. So we can leave that as is for now. And then let's go ahead and let's talk about the next section that we want to set up here. So that was really easy. This is just a default. We'll modify this more once we actually get some functionality built in. But I think this will be fine for a start. And you can see how if we copy and paste many, that adds, kind of looks like a chat section. The other thing that we need though, for this to feel like a chat section, is we need to have like an area to type some messages. So I'm just going to add something for a look and feel now. And yeah, we can add the functionality. Actually, you know what? Since that is a functionality piece, I think I'll actually leave that after the boilerplate, because we're going to want to code that. So yeah, that's a code in portion. So I guess we'll wait on that. Okay. So yeah, there'll be a text message area there later. We'll add a form later. So in the next section, I'll go ahead and I'll add a template place for us to put our users here that are online on the left-hand side.